storybook ending for a title, a vacant title, and your new champion Sonam Zamba. But coming up next, our final fight of the evening, the main event for the bantamweight belt. The champion Chungreng Koren defends his belt against the Nepali hero Dhant, Rabindra Dhant. This one is going to be a banger. Stay tuned.
You know, I think Chungreng as the main event against Rabindra, it worked out really well. Rabindra is coming from his last fight at Brave, had a solid first round TKO finish against his opponent, and riding off that momentum, coming in against Chungreng, who's, I'd say, one of the best fighters we have on the MFN roster.
He's a young 25-year-old beast in my eyes. I can't even say it in words. You will have to see it in his next fight, what the rest period was, whatever. That's not for me to say, that's for him to show.
बच्चा है, ठीक है. पहले इसका ब्रेन को तोड़ता है. इसका दिमाग पहले तोड़ेगा ना, इसको आराम से जीत सकता है. और दिमाग वीक हो गया, मेरे को इंडिया के लिए जान लेने के लिए रेडी हूँ. कोई दिक्कत नहीं. अच्छा है, अभी तो बाय है. फाइट के बाद फैमिली बन जाएगा.
For the fans from Nepal, Rabindra Dhant!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Two men, one belt. Nepal's Rabindra Dhant has thunder in both of his hands, but Chungreng Koren has the belt with 100% fight finishes. Whoever survives this early chaos might just walk out with that belt.
I mean, the bad blood between these two guys is evident. I mean, India and Nepal, we're friends. It's not a country thing. This is between two men. They've been talking for a long time. And don't get me wrong, Chungreng Koren is such a sweet guy, but in his own sweet way, he's been dissing him. And Dhant is here to prove a point. Dhant comes in with incredible international experience. He's got some wins, some losses. And the fact that he said at the press con and said before, leading up to the fight, even his corner said this, who has Chungreng Koren really fought? Who has he really fought? And he mocked them by calling him, he took on fighters who were way past their prime. And he might have a point there, because this is going to be Chungreng Koren's real first fight against someone who's in his age, in his prime. And time will tell if that shot, if it is going to work or not.
Well, here comes the dart shot. Let's look at his keys to victory. He needs to weather the early storms, pick his own shots and counter effectively. And he needs to test his cardio in the later rounds. Rabindra Dhant, he's the pride of Nepal, the only true breakout star from the land of Himalayas, and the undisputed face of Nepal MMA. I mean, his journey has been nothing short of inspirational. Arjun, he started his life as a piece-weight labor, found true love in MMA, and he's always been fighting international opponents. His last fight was against the Chinese opponent at Brave Combat Federation, and he delivered a successful, a badass knockout.
And his opponent, the Indian Rhino, Chungreng Koren.
Let's give it up for the reigning, defending MFN Bantamweight champion. From being absolutely nobody to the most dominant force in Indian MMA, MFN's Bantamweight champion, Chungreng Koren is here. I mean, it's taken everything for him to get here. No shortcuts, no...
And his opponent, the
Chungreng Koren.
Let's give it up for the reigning, defending MFN Bantamweight champion. From being absolutely nobody to the most dominant force in Indian MMA, MFN's Bantamweight champion, Chungreng Koren is here. I mean, it's taken everything for him to get here. No shortcuts, no easy roads, just sheer hard work, grit, and undeniably the best skill in the game.
You know, when I started working at, when I was part of the, I was invited to be part of the commentary team of Matrix Fight Night, and one of my first fight nights I saw Chungreng Koren fight. The first thing that comes to mind is this man is like a fighter called Mark Munoz. Mark Munoz was a veteran fighter in the UFC more than 10 years ago, but this guy was known for his ground and pound and his Donkey Kong punches. And that's what I'm saying. The Donkey Kong punches of Chungreng Koren is what led him to victory twice. He's been a fantastic, fantastic fighter. He's got a great pressure game. If he gets a hold of you, you're in trouble. This man doesn't believe in just taking you down. The amount of strikes he threw against Mohammad Farad, I mean, I think I'm surprised his hand didn't break. I mean, the kind of finish rate that he has, the pressure that he puts on, he needs to do the same thing against his opponent. He needs to make sure he gets into space and execute that game plan. But Dhant is a great striker in his own right. It'll all come down to who goes first in this fight.
He trains at Warrior School of MMA, and there's been a lot of heat between these two camps, between Soma MMA and the Warrior School. There's been a lot of smack going on between the fans. And let's go over to Jared.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to India's most prestigious MMA showdown. We are live from Noida, India. This is Mixed Martial Arts. This is Matrix Fight Night. Brought to you by the trailblazing duo promoters, Krishna and Ayesha Shroff. The judges in charge, Kate side are Ben Cartledge, Abhishek Bish, and Franco Raniere. And the man in charge at the sound of the bell, Mark Goddard. Now, to everyone in attendance here inside the stadium, and to everyone watching around the world, this is Mixed Martial Arts. This is Matrix Fight Night and India. This is your main event. 5 rounds for the MFN Bantamweight title. First, presenting the challenger. He holds a professional record, 8 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighted at 60.9 kilograms. Fighting out of Soma Fight Club and Lock and Roll MMA, representing Nepal. Make some noise for Rabindra Dhant! And his opponent, presenting the champion, fighting out of the red corner. His professional record, 7 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at 61.2 kilograms. Fighting out of Warriors Cove, representing Manipur, presenting the reigning, defending Bantamweight MFN champion, the Indian Rhino, Chungreng Koren!
Okay guys, here we go. Understand the rules, you're fighting, please listen to me, keep yourself protected. If I say stop, please stop. If you want to touch now, God bless.
Here we go, main event of the evening. Champion Chungreng Koren will defend his belt against Rabindra Dhant. This is a fight that's been waiting to happen. A lot of trash talk has gone back and forth between these two men. And finally, we're a few moments away from Mark Goddard making this fight official. Here we go, round number one. Dhant in the white trunks, champ in the black and gold. A lot of questions are going to be answered here, my friend.
Again, a story of opposite stances. Oh! Chungreng charges in.
You know, it's interesting, in the fight against Mohammad Farad, we saw Farad get a fair amount of success on his feet earlier on. I mean, before, you know, Chungreng decided to take him down and Donkey Kong punch him. But
well, I've studied both these guys, and they absolutely have a mirrored life story and a mirrored skill set. It's like Chungreng versus Chungreng or Rabindra versus Rabindra. These guys are so evenly matched that it's going to be so tough to decide. Oh man!
Nice entry by Chungreng Koren, comes over with the right hand, and good reversal by Rabindra Dhant. He knew this was coming. He's trained for it. But what remains to be seen is the strength. His corner tells me that he's got a great strength. Oh, straight into mount.
Rabindra's gone.
He's got the mount here, and look at the movement. It's still early in the fight. And Chungreng Koren, though, is eating a couple of shots. He's eating a lot of shots. Oh, a lot of shots. Rabindra Dhant is teeing off on Chungreng Koren. Chungreng doing a good job defending this. But there's only so much you can do.
Rabindra has unleashed the beast in him.
The chin on Chungreng Koren, though. And look at that, the awareness. He's got a hold of that leg.
The right leg of Rabindra Dhant. Oh!
Look at that again, trying to turn it around, but Rabindra Dhant with superior positioning. Landing those shots to the side of the head, controlling his posture.
Well, that's exactly the same
thing that Chungreng normally does.
We've never seen anybody doing this to Chungreng Koren.
That's what we talked about. We talked about the fact that, you know, maybe Dhant had a point. Maybe Chungreng Koren's road has been against a lot of great former fighters. And Dhant immediately, he got taken. Chungreng tried to trip him. Dhant reversed position. And this was the barrage of those strikes on the ground. There were at least 30 unanswered shots. And every time Dhant got position, he landed punishment. I almost thought the fight was over here. Another 10 seconds and referee Mark Goddard would have called it off.
Chungreng Koren fighting back.
And Chungreng, though, you know, that's the warrior spirit within him. He's got so much of fire. He's never going to quit. And he's a champion for a reason. But I won't lie, that was a brutal round. A tough round to watch because Chungreng's eye is swollen up now. He's got a little bit of a hematoma on the right-hand side.
Get a grip of that corner. I don't want that to happen again.
And look at that. Chungreng Koren is breathing a little heavily.
Turn around.
This definitely looks rocked.
Mate, this is the damage. This is the damage quotient now. Because he's not sprightly. You can see he's flat-footed right now. And he's not moving as well. I mean, you never know. It's too early to tell. This is the championship fight. And Rabindra Dhant is ready for 5 rounds. But it's the amount of damage that Chungreng took in the first round was something else, man. You can see that he's shaking off that leg with one kick. He's trying to wade in with some punches, but Rabindra Dhant sees it coming. Dhant now for a takedown of his own in his own corner. Chungreng looking for submission. He's trying to lock his hands underneath and look for a choke. Oh, he might have. We can't really see here. You can see he's trying to squeeze onto his neck. And Rabindra Dhant, though, he's almost passed into side control. Almost.
Well, if Chungreng loses tonight...
And there you go. And again, he's holding onto an arm here. He was trying to look for a Kimura. And he's now in a worse, much more dominant position. This is a weird position for Chungreng Koren because he can't really do a lot with that arm there, trapped. Big shots, and here it goes. We continue. And he's in a bad space. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go, and he's not in his corner.
Well, if Chungreng Koren loses tonight, he'll be the first Indian to lose his MFN title.
Man, it's just something. He's
Quiet. Don't talk to me.
oh, big slip from Dhant, and Chungreng Koren capitalizes on this position. Oh man, Dhant slipped over the top. Here we go. Dhant now reverses it. 10 seconds.
Oh man.
Just 10 seconds. He's got a little bit of, I think he's okay.
Oh,
no,
saved
he's
by
okay.
the bell.
Saved by the bell.
Saved by
man.
the bell.
Man, oh
back
man.
and forth. Back and forth.
But
man.
But the Chungreng Koren poured in his everything into that because he's taking a very, very long time to get up and go back to his corner. I don't think Chungreng Koren needs to be able to look at Mark Goddard so smartly saying he needs to be able to walk back to his corner.
Let's look at the action replay.
Just missed with that counter right, and that's what caused the slip back and forth.
That
in the
could have
corner.
been over.
Man, it was a tight DAS attempt, but that was then he lost position. He was too high on the back, gave up position, but Rabindra Dhant doesn't seem to be too affected by this. Those elbows again, I think, Chungreng it's the amount of punishment
damaged
he's
at the
taking.
moment. Chungreng definitely is
precisely,
damaged.
that's the right way of saying it.
And
He's
that's the choke that he locked in.
He
and
chopped
he
in
gave
the
it
DAS, he turned the right way. He needed to come in a little closer, but Dhant defended it so perfectly, creating just the right amount of space, knowing that there was 10 seconds to survive in the round. I mean, look at this. Ground control for Rabindra Dhant, 1 minute, 23 total strikes in just round number 2. We need to check round number 1. The round 1 was definitely above 100.
Don't do this to me. Don't do it.
a bit of scolding here by Mark Goddard.
Well, that's the Mark Goddard style. He's scolding everybody.
Let's go! Round number 3, ladies and gentlemen. This is the main event, and it's going to decide who walks home.
It just matters now who has more in the gas tank, because Chungreng normally, who is so strong and who's got such a good gas tank, he's taken so many shots. The way he's moving is weird. I mean,
he's a little bit slow for sure. I mean, a little bit is an understatement. He's slow for sure.
I mean, you can see he's gassed. You can see the reversal that happened there. It was seemed academic here. And the way he escaped, Rabindra Dhant just backed up and pulled out. I'm surprised Rabindra Dhant let him up. Oh, stuck him. Oh, he hurt him with that one. But man, what a chin on Chungreng Koren. He's still in it. But there's only so many shots that the human skull can take.
Oh,
another big one. Another big hand. Rabindra Dhant opening up. Just missed a big shot. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt. He's out.
This could be
he is out. We have a new champion. Rabindra Dhant has pulled off the upset. And the Soma team is going.
This could be the biggest upset in the history of Indian MMA.
I talked about it. I said that this will be the first real test for Chungreng Koren, and he saw it. He was beaten. His camp, of course, a great attempt. He's a great champion. He gave it his all. My heart goes out to Chungreng Koren, but oh my goodness. Round number 3, the barrage of strikes that started it all. Let's take a look at the replays, because Rabindra Dhant did it. He did it. He said it, and Rahul, like you said, he manifested it, and he made it happen.
So Rabindra manifested it for the fans who are watching us. Rabindra's team made a video. It's a rap song with an animation. Shows the entire life story of Rabindra Dhant, from him breaking stones for a living to taking up MMA and then finally knocking out Chungreng Koren. Man, this is manifestation, nothing else.
I mean,
you work hard, work in the right direction, have your right team, have the right team in place, and you can deliver the biggest surprise.
No, I'm talking about the fact that we knew somewhere that this was going to be his first real test. He talked, and his corner was right. He took on an aging Agasa, who was way past his prime.
He took on the aging Chaitanya Gavli.
He took on...
Again, Kantaraj was not in his prime.
No, Kantaraj's prime was in 2016. I mean, today, Kantaraj with Mohammad Farhad as well. This was the first fighter who was on his level, and he proved that it wasn't.
And as I said, it's another Chungreng Koren fighting Chungreng Koren.
I mean,
it's like Superman versus Superman.
Stellar performance. It was a stellar performance. I mean, we got his manner. He broke him down with a barrage of strikes over and over again. He tired him out. He hurt him constantly. It was incredible. And Chungreng Koren is in no. I think it's okay. He's going to let him walk out on his own. The stretcher is not needed right now. But man, oh man, it's a scary moment whenever we see a fighter take that kind of punishment. It's a scary moment when we see. And quickly, let's go for the final decision. For one last time, Jared Kyle, give us the decision in the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ref Mark Goldart called the stop of this fight after 54 seconds of round 3 for your winner by knockout and the new MFN Bantamweight World Champion, Rabindra Dhant!
You know, I say this over and over again. If there are two title fights, both champions will never retain. Never.
Let's
Never.
hear it for the champion, Rabindra! All right, that was a clinic. You're called one of the best fighters in Southeast Asia. You proved it today. What a fan following in there. Big round of applause for the entire Nepalese contingent that has come down. But you knew you had it. You didn't have much to prove. But coming into MFN and doing it like this, fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you first for my team. My team, Soma, Lock and Roll. Soma team, Coach Yusuf, Mike. Thank you, Yuki here. Congratulations, Jack. You did a good job. And thank you, Tuesday. He supported me a lot. When I into the Kathmandu, that time he supported me. नेपालमा काठमाडौँ गएदेखि मलाई चाहिँ धेरै सपोर्ट गर्नुभयो कि यहाँसम्म आउँदाखेरि जस्ट म ट्रेनिङ गर्छु फाइट खेल्छु त्यति हो ड्युजले के गर्नुपर्ने हो ट्रेनिङ कहाँ गर्नुपर्ने हो कोचहरूसँग गर्नुपर्ने हो कुराहरू कहाँ गर्नुपर्ने हो नेपालबाट यहाँ आउनुभएको थ्याङ्क यू सो मच एभ्रिवान एन्ड मेरो पुरानो टिम कम्ब्याट एमएमए क्लब थ्याङ्क यू गाइज जय नेपाल Jai Hanuman. Thank you.